Good afternoon, I'm Georgia Lupton with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police have charged a man in Newcastle after discovering a large amount of drugs in his suitcase. Around 8 p.m. last night, police officers on foot patrol became suspicious of the man and his suitcase in the Honeysuckle Entertainment Precinct. Senior Constable Angela Corbett says the suitcase contained a variety of illicit drugs.
A man has been charged after a large quantity of what is believed to be illicit drugs were found in his possession at Newcastle last night. Police will allege they discovered a substance which they believe to be a commercial quantity of the drug ice, which is MDMA and cocaine.
A statewide legislation banning smoking from licensed premises comes into effect today, making smoking laws uniform across the Hunter region. Smoking will not be allowed in or within 4 metres of licensed premise, restaurant and cafe dining areas, or within 10 metres of food stalls. Cancer Council New South Wales Regional Manager Shane Connell says the benefits of the new law will be felt by many.
People will be able to go out and have a meal in a pub, a club, a restaurant or a cafe outdoors and not be affected by second-hand tobacco smoke. As far as the Cancer Council is concerned, this is a great step.
Meanwhile, John Green of the Australian Hotels Association says he doubts complying with these laws will be impacting negatively on businesses.
Hotels and other licensed venues are well aware and very used to complying with regulations, so they've had a long time to get used to this. We don't see it impacting upon our businesses at all because we'll be complying with the new laws.
AGL's decision to scrap their plans for a coal seam gas expansion in Sydney and the Hunter Valley is being supported by Greens MP Jeremy Buckingham. Mr Buckingham says the decision is recognition coal seam gas is unwanted and unviable. Despite this decision, AGL also failed to ditch their Gloucester gas project, which Mr Buckingham sees as a missed opportunity for AGL to repair their corporate reputation. The first sod will be turned today at the site of the first stage of the new Glendale Transport Interchange. The $26 million project will realign Glendale Drive and extend Stockland Drive to alleviate traffic hassles in the area, with plans to expected to expand the shopping centre in the future. Lake Macquarie Mayor Jody Harrison says the project is what the region needs and is being backed by the surrounding councils.
It is a major infrastructure project for the area, something that's all of the councils have identified as being the major priority as far as infrastructure goes in the region.
The second stage of the project is yet to be allocated any funding or receive any commitments from the Baird government. NAIDOC Week is set to be a time of reflection for the Hunters Aboriginal community as it mourns the death of former leader Jimmy Wright. Mr Wright, who passed away last month, was the first administrator of the Awabakal Newcastle Aboriginal Co-op and was well known for his dedication to the advancement of Aboriginal communities. Other NAIDOC Week activities will include gatherings across the region, with Newcastle hosting a community day today.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Rugby League fans weren't left wanting in the Knights bye week, with the New South Wales Cup side picking up a big win against Manly. Aided by the return of enforcer Jeremy Smith, the Knights won 48-14 in what is a positive sign for the Knights campaign. It was Smith's first game back since suffering a sternum injury back in May, and he is expected to return to first grade this week against the Raiders. Central Newcastle find themselves in outright last place in the real NRL after losing 22-14 to Macquarie yesterday. Kurri picked up a win to take them off the bottom of the ladder, beating Lakes 34-28 in a fierce contest, while West easily accounted for South Newcastle 20-10 and Cessnock defeated Maitland 23-16. The Newcastle North Stars suffered their first loss in 7 games in the Australian Ice Hockey League yesterday against second-place Perth. The North Stars won their match on Saturday 4-2 before going down at 4-3 and will hold on to the top spot on the ladder. That's sport. I'm Tanya Dupree.
2NURFM News Time is 12:10.